Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
What's going on, everyone? It's Ian K, creator, producer, and host of Peep This Out Reviews here on YouTube. Welcome to the live stream, guys. Friday night is finally here, March 22nd, 8 o'clock on the dot Pacific Standard Time. What is going on, everybody? Any minute now, we're going to see everybody jumping into the chat here. This is going to update as we go. Great to be on with you guys. Give me the thumbs up. Let me know you can hear me okay and see me okay. And we'll get this party started here. It is great to see all of you guys here in the lobby. There's a lot of people coming in. Drew is jumping in on the official chat box here right now, but there's a lot more people right behind you there, Drew. They're all going to be swinging in here. Destructinator 7, what it do? Scott Messerschmidt, Larry Nguyen in effect. Let me jump to the very top here. Glad you guys can hear me okay and see me okay. And let's start at the very top here. Urza Ender, what's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And yes, I did check out the Beetlejuice trailer. That's the perfect title for it naturally there. And of course, if they do a third one, obviously Beetlejuice. But you don't want to say the third time because then he'll appear. So I'm excited. It looks great. Really, just a little teaser, absolutely there. We'll talk more about that as we go. But yes, Urza, great to see you on here. We've got Preston, W984. Thanks so much for jumping on. Splinkerbell, what it do, what it do. Carl Broussard, in effect. Thanks so much for jumping on. Time for the Friday night situation as always. Yes, 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 absolutely. And yes, Jenna Ortega, she's such a cutie. It's going to be a really, really, really good movie. I can't wait to see what's going to go on there. It's going to be really, really, really good. Great to see Winona Ryder, Catherine O'Hara, and obviously Michael Keaton towards the end of it there. Looks great. I mean, it really, really looks great. Scott Messerschmidt, Bus jumping in with his first super chat. Wow, that just flew up on me real quick over there. Happy Friday, everyone. Great to see you, Bus. Thank you so much. Let me hit that like and the heart real quick over here. I greatly appreciate that love and support. You already know what it is, Bus. Thank you so much. And welcome to the stream as always. Hopefully you are you chilling on Main Street tonight? What are you doing tonight over there? Is it a Disney situation? Let me know. But great to be on here with you guys tonight. Thank you so much, Bus. I appreciate that. Lots of good times in store for everybody. We've got a review tonight. We've got a couple of things to take a look at tonight. Obviously, since I was off this past Friday because of my doctor's stuff, which I actually did get back, and everything is okay. So it's something else I have to check out there. So thankfully, I ruled out something that I was concerned about. But now I can kind of focus on what I can do to kind of fix the situation that I'm kind of dealing with. And then there's that situation word again. But anyway, great to see you guys on here. Let's see who else we have in effect. Let's see here. We got Scott Messerschmidt, obviously Drew's Food Reviews in effect. You already know what it is. Kyle Broussard. Funky Fresh in the building. Funky, you already know what it is. Great having lunch with you the other day, brother. You already know. Really, really great to see Familia. You already know. And there we go, Bus. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Just to segue into it, because it's up on the screen right now. If you guys want to see your names and lights and definitely contribute to the channel and really help your boy out there, should you wish to do that, you can hit that little $sign at the bottom of your chat box. And of course, all those details will come up for you. Or you can hit the links down below in the description box for other ways to donate as well too. PayPal is always more direct. Of course, it goes right in there, and YouTube won't take anything from you to do it that way. But just so you know, you will be featured here on the stream. Naturally, you'll see your name and lights here as well as down below there. And then once the replay goes live, and in this case, you'll see this replay on Sunday, the 24th. It looks like Sunday the 24th. At 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you'll be listed down below. So let me thank you guys in advance, and I'll be thanking you all throughout the hour as well. Greatly appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And again, Bus, for always being one of the ones to first pop off with that. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. And hopefully you're doing all right. Hopefully everyone is doing okay tonight. So Funky Fresh is in the building. Great to see good old Funky. Thank you so much for jumping on, my friend. Matt Dummett's in the house as well. And we have, let's see, who else do we have on here right now? Larry Nguyen's in effect. Great to see you. Great to see you. Let's see. Mars, what it do? Peep this out. It's great to see you on here, Mars. Thanks so much for jumping on. We've got the Weak Greatness in effect as well, too. Thanks so much there. I Ate the Bones. Pretty awesome. Coming up there, I see right above Splinkerbell right there, too. So really, really great to see all of you guys on here. Destructinator 7. Here we go. We're catching up. Scott Messerschmidt. There we go. Let's see. You guys are all saying hello to each other in the chat. Tony Schelt, what's going on? Peeps Nation, back and better than ever. Great to see you on here. Robert Giles in effect as well. Thank you so much for jumping on, Robert. Great to see you as well. I am peeping this out. I appreciate that. And looks like Bus, you're over in Disney. Craziness, craziness. Is it a Main Street situation or somewhere on the outskirts thereof? But great to see you over there. Hopefully everything is going well for you as well. The rain is coming again, basically tomorrow and Sunday. I already know I'm going to be grabbing a pizza tomorrow. I'm excited for it because I've been looking forward to it for a couple of weeks now. I love like every couple of weeks just getting a pizza and kind of watching shows and kind of vegging out and just enjoying the weekend. And naturally, when you have some hot, delicious pizza to go with, that's always a bonus right there. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. And then Sunday, it's supposed to be raining a little bit too as well too. So this weekend's going to be a little bit of a wet situation for us. Cam, what it do? Spaghetti tonight. I actually had some penne pasta with some tomato sauce as well earlier. So I'm actually good. I'm kind of craving a bowl of cereal, to be honest with you. So I'm not doing a cereal review tonight. I'm going to be having cereal after the stream, catching up on some content. So I will be basically just having a bowl of cereal and then just kind of just doing what I do for Friday night. Dom's World, yes. What did you think of the new Beetlejuice 2 trailer? I got to tell you, I loved it. I thought it really set that tone. You already feel it's a Tim Burton-esque movie because obviously it's him again. So I was really getting that vibe right away. But naturally, it looks like it's going to be another banger of a flick, even though it's just a little tease to get you started. I love Michael Keaton saying the juice is loose at the very end of that, which is really cool. So there's going to be a lot more to come with that naturally. Very excited to. But switching gears, what I'm very excited about is the Alien Romulus flick that's going to be coming out on August 16th. If you haven't seen the trailer, it's all over the place. But I retweeted it on my Twitter as well, so you can watch it there. But man, it already feels like the first Alien. It takes place in between the first Alien and the second Alien. Basically Alien and Aliens. So it's got that vintage look. It's got that high-tech type of feel to it as well. The first one was kind of a raw haunted house type of movie, really is what it was. So, and the second one, obviously you guys know Aliens was an action-based thing. So it's going to be a combination of the two, it looks like. And the vibe looks awesome. It's directed by the guy who did the new Evil Dead as well. Actually, the one from 2013, I believe he did. Fede Alvarez, I think his name is. But it's already been signed off and approved by Ridley Scott, the creator. James Cameron already leaned in on it and he saw a cut of the movie and says it was great. So I'm excited. I love Aliens. You guys already know Stay Frosty with good old Hicks and everybody else in there too there. I just absolutely love it there. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen with it. It's going to be pretty good. So let's see. Drew, motu time shortly. We'll see. Jonathan Santiago, hi from Hayward, California. What's going on? Thanks so much for jumping on. I appreciate you guys. Nayray 255 in the building. You already know what it is. Robert Giles, what's the situation you're dealing with? We'd love to know. I thought there was something kind of going on with my chest, with my heart actually, because it turns out I have a little bit of an issue with a nerve in the left side of my chest, and it was feeling like something else may be going on there. It was a little nerve-wracking. So I had to go for an x-ray, which was a late afternoon appointment. To go in there, I basically kind of had to stand there and turn sideways, hold on to this bar. And then the following Monday, I got the results, and thankfully all the structures, everything looked like it was supposed to. There was no signs of anything, which was good. So it looks like it's a nerve damage type of thing that I have to kind of deal with. So it kind of makes me feel like it just really, really hurts, like it's inside. And it really kind of was scaring me a little bit, to be honest. So I don't know if I didn't overextend when I was doing my exercising and things like that. I always kind of worry about that as I'm getting a little older. But it was basically that. So thankfully, more superficial, not necessarily further in, which I'm really glad about there. So I'm dealing with that, and that's what's happening there. So thankfully, everything is good. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Let's see. So Larry, looks like this Tuesday was my birthday. I turned 46. Well, Larry, let's just do this right now for you real quick. If you guys want to do, while I'm actually singing this real fast, please do me a favor, drop some birthday cakes or some type of confetti or something into the chat over here for Larry here, because it's his birthday, 46 years old. Not that far off from me, actually. I'm a little bit older naturally too, but let's just do this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Larry. Happy birthday to you. Health, happiness, and success in that order. You already know what it is. And look at all the cakes. Look at all the fanfare coming your way right there. That's awesome. Shout outs to Michael Domayer. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Great to see you, my friend. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm telling you, you got to just keep it positive, stay healthy, stay happy, and focus on the things that you can control, not the things you can't. Focus on being thankful for what you have, not what you don't. Wow, I said that without messing that up. So shout outs to you, Larry. That's awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here and for celebrating and letting us know, which is pretty awesome. Doms, great to see you again. So again, yes, Beetlejuice, I can't wait for that. It's going to be awesome. Looking forward to that as well. But I appreciate, look at everyone. It's, you already know what it is. It's good times. Definitely good times. All right, so let's see here. Looks like we are all caught up. So guys, again, great to be on with you tonight. And just so you guys know, there's going to be no Mama Peeps tonight because she is suffering from a pretty nasty cough at the moment. So I've been actually sending stuff to her directly to take. Just as soon as she needs things, I just send it right over. So she's got literally a really bad cough, and I want her to kind of rest tonight. She's been drinking a lot of water, hot water, I should say. So it's nothing serious at all. She just has kind of just a bad cold. And there's a lot of stuff that's kind of going around. So that's what that is there. So we'll have to see what that's all about. And let's see here. Armando Barron Gaming and Films, what's going on? 1,400, is that 1,043K subscribers? 1.4 thousand subscribers, Armando. I think that's what you're trying to say there. Pretty cool. Tony's Pizza, what's going on? Contrails in effect. I've heard the new Ghostbusters is stinky. Yeah, I heard the same thing. It looks like it is what it is. It's not going to be a product of the original Ghostbusters from back in the day. It looks like kind of like the new Ghostbusters. It looks a little, it's flashy. It's like for kids. It doesn't really kind of have that humor aspect of it there, even though they have the older gang in it there. I don't know. We'll have to see. I think it's going to be a fun movie either way. I'm not going in with very high expectations though. But I am excited to hear that or see that Annie Potts is in it, which is awesome. So with her attitude on the phones, I can't wait to watch that. So even still, that's the only thing. I'm not going to rush to the theater to go see it naturally, but as much as I enjoyed Afterlife, it was just okay to me. It wasn't like the greatest out of the group naturally. The first one is always going to be the best because of what it is. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with it. That's 29 and snowing in Detroit. Wow, I have no doubt right now. I know it's craziness. The weather is all over the country has been kind of really extreme here and there. It's just been pretty wild. And I think in Ohio they had those massive tornadoes. There's been a lot that's been going on, which is pretty crazy. Geki Hefalar, what's going on? Only love here, absolutely. Nothing but love, light, and positivity all the way around because you only live once, or actually, so when they say YOLO, you only live once. You actually live every day. You die once, but you live every day. So try and make it the best possible day for you every day. Drew, yes, Ian has his AARP card framed on the shelf in the back. Yeah, but I don't have it in my wallet like you do, Drew. Just in case you use those discounts. Come on now. You already know. And yes, it may be hiding back there. You never know. UFO, what's going on? More like the Girl Busters. Yeah, it is what it is. I just can't get into the fact that there's just like they're kids with doing ghost busting like that. It's just just doesn't really fit. But it's cool, you know, for what it is. It's fine. New Knuckle series is coming. Yes, Armando. Yes. Opportunist Global, what's going on? Howdy to you as well. Lester, what's going on? News Ghostbusters is pretty good on an edible. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's craziness. Let's see. Geki, I saw the devil in that trailer. You did? Which trailer? Which one? From Beetlejuice? Oh, the Joker 2 trailer. I have to see what's going on. There's no Joker 2 trailer just yet. It's a Joke Deuce Fale or something like that with Lady Gaga. We'll have to see there. Armando, would like to meet you in person one day and collaborate from my Instagram page. It's very possible. One day, you never know, Armando. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's been a very hectic week. I got to tell you guys, schedule-wise, I can just tell you in terms of just meetups and stuff like that too. I literally had to schedule lunches and stuff like that to do just for my own well-being today, which is kind of this week actually, which is kind of crazy. But it was nice to spend a little bit of time with Funky Fresh yesterday. It was so awesome to just basically kind of chill and have some Farmer Boys and chill and just kind of talk about stuff, which was really awesome. Peep Meetup, we'll have to do something there. I may have some exciting news to tell you guys about here very soon. I'm working on something that's kind of exciting. I actually have to review it this weekend. And we're gonna see what's gonna happen with this here. So we'll see. You know, I'll keep you posted on what it is. I got to start doing some things differently this year, naturally, because guys, it's been 10 years, so it's time to kind of move a little differently and do some things a little differently. I've been talking about this with some peeps in the community and people who I know very well, and we all just basically are just kind of batting around ideas with certain things and things to do differently as things are changing. So it's important. It's very important. Keep your options open. Let's see, maybe they'll release a new Ecto Cooler with the new Ghostbusters. You know what they're doing out of the blue? And I saw this actually online. They're releasing blue milk. I think it's Trumu who's doing it. I saw something on Instagram where they're selling the blue milk, that pretty much the same thing they serve at Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland, which is pretty awesome. So if you guys don't know, blue milk is what they basically have in the Star Wars universe. The first Star Wars kind of popularized that. Now that's actually served in the park at Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland. You can actually order that and have blue milk. And I've never tried it because of my lactose situation. So being that I take little tablets now whenever I do anything like with dairy, I may have to try that. I think I may have to give that a shot. But blue milk, I'm just expecting it to be just like the usual 2% or whatever milk you buy. It just has some food coloring in it, I'm sure. So pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Larry Nguyen, let's see, have you heard of a place called Fogo de Chao? Yes, Brazilian barbecue place. We've talked about that before. They actually have one here in Pasadena. I've been there, actually. And the wifey took me there for my birthday, I remember. And also, I've been on the one on the other side of town years ago as well, too. So really decent place there. Guys, crazy couple of weeks since I've seen you guys. Obviously, there's been a lot of content that you guys have seen. This week has been crazy busy. All the stuff I knew was going to be coming way in advance, so my prep for it was already ready to go, and I've just been plugging them out mostly every single day this past week, except for Wednesday. I think I pushed one there. But guys, just really quickly here, obviously the big deal with Little Caesars and their crazy puffs has been all over the place. Those things were pretty much fire. I mean, really tasty with that there. So definitely check out those two videos there, naturally, along with the 3 cheese and herb variant, as well as the regular pepperoni one as well. So really good with that. Of course, St. Patty's Day. Hopefully you guys had a nice St. Patrick's Day. Krispy Kreme had their St. Patrick's Day goodness. And yes, I am aware I've gotten some direct messages about the spring donuts at Krispy Kreme currently right now, because it's obviously after St. Patty's Day. That's already on the docket to be filmed, and you'll probably see that at some point during this week. I'm going to fit that in there. I have a couple of other things that I'm doing at the moment, so I'm going to try and get in there as well, because I love doing those reviews for Mama Peeps. You already know from there. And then literally the showcase of all the Taco Bell Cantina chicken menu goodness over there, which ends tomorrow with the soft taco process of elimination that you'll see. And that's also in between that, you saw the green original glazed donut. I had a lot of fun putting all those thumbnails together. Everything is very colorful and just vibrant. Just good times with that there. So really awesome stuff. And then naturally, just rounding it out quickly here with you with the Wendy's Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. Definitely a lovely Frosty situation. I had so much fun filming that one as more of an impromptu. And I actually did that on a morning where I literally didn't sleep the night before. I had so much trouble with just everything going on. I was just like amped. I was up all night. I didn't sleep at all. And I kind of looked like it in that video. I was so tired. But at the same time, I did the drive-through sequence for you guys and had a lot of fun with the crew there. So if you haven't seen that video, take a look at the Wendy's Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. And of course, you knew I had to do that, right? I mean, come on, you got to stay frosty at Wendy's. Who serves the Frosty? So good times across the board there. And then naturally, the honey lemon pepper wings from Popeyes, which was filmed actually a few days prior to the Wendy's one, was a really tasty situation as well. Just a little over-fried for me, just a little bit over-fried, but definitely a very tasty sauce for what it was. As well. And of course, the Cantina goodness continues with the chicken burrito. Guys, there's just been a lot of content for you guys in there as well. And just also, let me see like a show of hands here. If you can let me know, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't. But I'm trying to minimize a little bit of the middle chunk of my videos editing wise, because I want to just get my content like in there where it kind of flows a little bit more seamlessly for you without so many of the cuts that you may be used to seeing. So you'll still get some of the B-roll footage if I think it's warranted, but you'll get the main review where you'll see me eating more of the goodies there, because a lot of you guys, I get messages that you want to see me eat more of it at the same time. So I'm trying to incorporate a little bit of that in there as well. But if you like that, give me the thumbs up, and if you don't, give me a thumbs down. I just want to kind of get a gauge and to see how you've liked the last few pieces of content that are going in there, because it's important for me to get some feedback with you guys as well. So a little bit more of a straight through situation. And we'll Kevlar, for those who don't have thumbs, give me number 1 for yes and 10 for no. How about that? Because number 1 is always the highest. You want to be number 1. So yes, okay. So I'm getting the idea that you guys may like it. Big Dumb is up and down, so he's on the fence with this one. So yeah, just a little something to kind of see there. But like I said, you'll see like the very beginning section, you may see a little bit of the editing where I'm going back and forth. And then the end sequence, you'll see me going back and forth a little bit. But the middle portion of the review will be more or less a straight through type of thing. And then I may do some edits to fix certain things, but it'll just be like the solid frame like I used to do back in the day. So I'm kind of doing a mixture of both. So hopefully if you guys like that. It looks like we have a little bit of everybody had saying yes, yes, yes. So all right, we'll see how it goes for a little while. I was thinking about putting up as a community post, but I thought, you know what? All of my diehards are going to be on here on the stream. Let me ask you guys directly, because I value your opinions, because you guys are very critical of some of the things that I put out there, and I like hearing what you have to say. And I take what you have to say to heart, so I appreciate that greatly there. Zachary Belcher, what's going on? Great to see you. Drew, no 11s? I'm saving that for you, because that's your 11 scale. That's for you, Drew, for sure. That is for you. All right, so let me see. Let me shoot on over here real quick. Maybe they can do blue oat milk from Russ Porter. Oh, it's craziness. Armando, oh, you went to Disney last Thursday. Nice, 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 nice. Sticker collecting, what's going on? I appreciate you jumping on. Thanks so much for being here. Yes, Tony Schultz, the puffs from Caesars look bomb. They do. They are some really, really awesome stuff there. And there's been a lot of great reviews are jumping up online there. So do take a look at what's out there. Just do a quick search. You'll see an avalanche of everyone checking them out. They're pretty awesome for sure. Let's see. Mr. Axwiz, thanks so much for subscribing. Hopefully you are definitely watching the stream right now, because you're immortalized. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, you can see your names in lights, which is really cool. So very, very nice. Tony, can we get mess ups or outtakes, or do you never mess up? Oh no, I mess up. I used to do that way back in the day, Tony. We'll have to see about incorporating a little bit of that for sure. I kind of see where people trail off on the video, and if people are pretty much not really too much there towards the end, all that stuff I kind of feel is wasted at the same time. But yes, Drew, I went to Taco Bell, had to run for the border right after. Robert Giles, I can't believe you told the folks at Wendy's to stay frosty. You're too much. Hey, I had to do it. I had to do it. It was really funny. The manager there, she's really nice. As you can tell, that was her doing the drive-through with that. I didn't tell her I was showing up. I just was there in the morning, and then I did my thing, and she instantly just kind of did what she did there. That was all impromptu, I swear. I don't let anybody know that I'm coming down or doing anything, or to make it a special way or anything. I know a lot of you guys assume that because of how some of the food looks, but I can't stress that much more how honest I am with that stuff to you. We just have a lot of people that do what they do pretty well, I think, in my area. It always looks pretty decent for the most part, with the exception of a few things here and there. Case in point, watch the one tomorrow. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Let's see here. Okay, looks like you guys are all down with it there. And yes, I'm going to be trying the churro Oreos, Taki Tail, absolutely, Taki Tally. I am definitely going to be trying that for sure. That was actually the mystery flavor from back in the day. I think in 2019, I think is when they did the mystery Oreo, and it was a churro flavor. So we'll have to see there. But anyway, let's see. As I'm getting further on down, we're almost up to the review here in just a few minutes. And let me just pause it right over here real fast, because it's time for me to show you guys what I think some of you guys may be expecting. Drew kind of hinted at it already here. But guys, we're going to be taking a look at another selection off of the cartoon collection for Masters of the Universe. And in this case, it is going to be Stratos, the Winged Warrior. Not exactly my favorite character, but he's okay. But this particular version of him, what you guys should know, is that the cartoon collection is based off of the Filmation series of Masters of the Universe in the early 80s. So they're more of a simplistic design, simplistic color scheme. Some of the details are not quite there, but they look spot on. So he looks pretty awesome. Take a look at that helmet. He's got the goggles. He's got the gray beard. The wing, you know, the side little wings that clip onto his wrists right over there. And then obviously with the boots, it's a very clean look. And he does come in the very back. You'll see that little staff of Avion as well too right there, which you'll see here in just a sec. But it looks really, really nice, very clean. Using the standard buck of all of the other Masters of the Universe characters. It's just colored differently with the head. And in this case, take a look. This is from the episode as seen on Reign of the Monster. And it looks really cool. I never knew what the names of the actual episodes were back then, but I just watched the show. But as you can see, I know it's trying to focus in because it is definitely contrasty, just a little bit. And it is staying locked in. But you can see, it looks pretty awesome. Stratos is taking it to the other guys over here, and it looks really nice. The artwork is beautiful. And as you can see, modernizing and celebrating the original 1980s Master Universe animated series. And as you can see, more detail with that. It looks really, really cool. So we have basically the cross cell. The other ones we've already taken a look at there with Teela and Trapjaw, and Stratos as well, and Mer-Man you'll see a little bit later on in the stream. But very cool. Includes the staff of Avion, and you can twist into powerful battle positions. So very cool, and I love the fact that the cartoon collection is using the 80s Adventures stamp on the very top there. And you see Castle Grayskull in the background, which looks really awesome from the TV show back then as well. So definitely digging it. Cartoon collection. If you guys are down with this particular one there, let me see some wings in the chat over here for Stratos. We'll do it in his honor. Because he's a cool character. He's just not one of my favorites, but he's part of the line, so obviously I got to have him. But Winged Warrior Stratos. Very, very cool. Cartoon collection. Very fun. Very fun. Definitely a fan of He-Man. You guys already know what it is. So, let's see over here. Pitts, Ghostbusters Afterlife was a 9 out of 10. Really fun. I'm glad you liked it. I thought it was good. I'd probably give it like a 7.5. I mean, it was okay. It's a lot of fan service. It was just okay, though. Let's see. I think Target sometimes. Well, these can actually be found at Target. I saw Man at Arms. The Turtles of Grayskull, the stuff that we already take a look at, is beginning to show up at Target as well. The Structinator. Where does he get those wonderful toys? Said Jack Nicholson to Michael Keaton in Batman 1989. Classic line. That's a classic line. That is awesome. Tulsa, what's going on? Jackie Hero Food Review, shout-outs to you. Shout-outs to you, of course. You already know what it is. Jackie, I saw your post. You're going to be in the U.S. for a couple of weeks soon. Very nice. Just so you guys know, jump on over to Jackie Hero Food Review's site over there. Hit the community tab. She's going to be live streaming, I believe, tomorrow. And she's going to have some updates for you guys as well. Russ Porter. So out of all the reviews you've done, what is your worst reviewed item and the best reviewed item? Wow. I wouldn't say I can say what the best reviewed item is because I've given a few 10s here and there based upon my experience. There's a lot there. But in terms of the worst reviewed items, I think it's really some of my stuff very early on. I think there was a bacon soda I've talked about in the past. There's a few options that have been so horrid. They've been like a 3 or a 4. I think there was a Philly cheesesteak from Sonic that I trashed. I think I threw that in the dumpster after. Which wasn't good, but a majority of them tend to be pretty decent because they usually are, unless it's just not made right. You know, you tend to go into it like you're going to like it because, guys, it's a sauce, it's a cheese, it's a protein, it's a carb. What's not to like? So, Ernie, why so serious? Exactly. 2008, The Dark Knight. That's awesome. So, yeah, I'd probably say probably the bacon soda. If you do a search, I think that's going to be one of them as well. Let's see, Stratos has got the body on him. Probably never tasted Wendy's Nug. Shame. Yes, all the He-Man Masters of the Universe, they're all perfectly ripped and cut. That's true. UFOs freaking jacked. Yes, they are. They tend to be. They tend to be. Let's see, Drew, what is this? Come on now. You know Ian has the red Peep phone, direct link. He gets into the Peep mobile and reviews when they call. You are hilarious. You are hilarious. Larry Nguyen, like, got the wings up. Very cool. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you for good old Stratos. Let's see. Armando, can you give my group's called Wings for Angel group a shout out? Shout outs to Wings for Angels. That's awesome. That's a cool name, actually. Very cool. Shout outs to you guys. You already know what it is, Armando. Thanks so much for allowing me to know that, to say that for you guys. Yes, Ian, let's see. What should I try? Wow, it depends upon where in the US you're going to be. Any place that they don't have up your way, just go to. If you happen to see a Bojangles, do that one for me if you can, because I really want to try Bojangles personally, or Culver's. Depending upon what's further back east or wherever you're going to be just then, I really want to. I love watching those reviews from those places because eventually I want to get there. Whataburger as well. Any of those places there, Jackie. Any of those would be awesome. Let's see. Why no Subway reviews ever? Kevlar, I ate that in most of my professional life before doing my YouTube stuff, before switching gears completely there. That's all that I would be eating. I was so sick of it. So sick of it. So I can't even bring myself to do any of their new stuff, which they don't have too often. Although I did actually almost break and did the garlic cheesy bread when I saw that, because I thought that looked pretty decent. But then it just, my better sense got the hold of me and just told me, like, you know what, don't do it. Don't give in. It's not the time. But I never did. But that's primarily the reason. So, all right, last couple of things before I go grab the review real quick for you guys. Let's see here. Brooks Waterman, what's going on? Hello, Ian. Does the KFC have the chizza as a chicken sandwich now? I haven't seen if it's not officially advertised that way, but if you just simply ask them to put it on a bun, I wasn't charged anything extra for the bun. I basically paid whatever the price was for the chicken sandwich, which is $5.99. And all you're getting is one of them anyway. That's a half order. So you should be able to get it. At least you can request it. But I would recommend trying it that way because, like I said, it was a very lovely situation. Or I'm telling you now, it's a very lovely situation if you haven't watched that review just yet. But Brooks, I think you have. So definitely let me know if you do. And if you do get it and actually you give it a shot, do me a quick favor. Send me a picture of the version you got on direct social media, Instagram or Twitter, whatever you want to do. And let me know what you thought of it. It's a very, very tasty situation. I've had it a couple of times since, so it's been pretty tasty. All right, guys, let me go grab the review real quick, and then we will get this going, and we will move on with the evening. I'm actually going to be watching some shows tonight. I can't wait. I'm excited to. I just started The Gentleman on Netflix, which is awesome already, by the way. It's from Guy Ritchie. If you guys haven't seen that show already, it's got a lot of his people that he works with in it. I think Vinnie Jones, was in the first episode, if I remember correctly. But man, it's a really good gangster type of show. He's big on doing stuff like that. So I can't wait to get into some more episodes of that tonight. So hang tight. I'm going to grab the review. We'll get started and we'll move on with the rest of the evening here. So do what you got to do, and I'll be back in less than a minute. So see you soon. Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
All right, we are back. Great to see all of you guys. That wasn't very long, was it? Give everybody a chance to jump in over here. Just a second or two. Let me see here. Armando. Things have been normal the last couple of years. So I've been reconnecting and getting in touch with my friends. Very nice. That's great to hear. That's great to hear. Larry Nguyen, can't find that bacon soda review. Just do a search on there real quick and just put in like bacon soda or it just bake soda or just do soda, peep this out and see what comes up. It's one of the older ones from back in the day. I believe it was bacon soda. I remember it was just real nasty. I think it has some effects where I get blown up with bombs, like missiles are shot at me because it was so nasty. Something along those lines, for sure. Let's see here. Jackie, I appreciate the emojis. You're welcome. You're very welcome. That's awesome. It was 3 to 4 minutes, Tony. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. All right, guys, let's see. Kevlar, let's see. I'm more of a dude poor kind of guy versus Guy Ritchie. Very, very cute. All right, I see you. I see you. That was a nice little play on words. Larry Nguyen, you should go to Texas to go to Buc-ee's. Yes, the world's biggest gas station. Absolutely. Absolutely, for sure. You're very welcome, Brooks. Glad to answer the question for you there. Really a very tasty situation. I think a lot more other places should be doing a chicken parm type of thing. You know, kind of advertising the chizza as a pizza type of thing. It's a chicken parm. I mean, really it is. I mean, that's really what chicken parm is, with sauce and the cheese on there. Granted with the pepperoni. I mean, it's cool. But it's great to see KFC thinking a little bit, quote unquote, outside the bun, so to speak, by not giving it a bun. Maybe that was the reason why, but I'd highly recommend you do it with a bun because it's so much easier to eat. It's easier to hold naturally. And it's really, really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. All right, speaking of really good stuff, and just to satisfy Drew's curiosity, yes, we're going to be doing some chips tonight. And as I'm dropping stuff here, I'm finally going to be doing the sweet and spicy honey, guys. I finally decided to just give this a go. Obviously, can you tell it's new? Right there. But Lay's sweet and spicy honey. I'm always a fan of the marketing with these things. So naturally, whenever you see all of these items here, obviously we've got the honey, we've got the spice. You know, how bad could this really be? Glad to give this a go. So I'm expecting exactly what they're advertising here. It's sweet, it's spicy, it's golden. So if you guys had these, if you've had these, give me a honeybee or give me a bee in the chat over here. And if you liked it, just let me know if you've liked it or not here. So as I'm doing this here, but I gotta say, this looks pretty tasty for what it is. I mean, it's chips. How bad could it be, right? So let's get this going. And I'm gonna go for the quick whiff test before anything else. Smells like fried potato chips, absolutely. And as you can see, all the air that your hard-earned dollar can buy you, right there. And I know they're going to tell you the reason why there's so much air in this bag is because it protects it during shipping, which I don't believe for a second. They can pack this bag and leave a little bit of air in there still. So that is just ridiculous. Literally, I have a half a bag of chips right here. The rest of this is nothing. And how much was this? I didn't even see what this was when I got it. I think it was like 4 and change. Oh, such a rip constantly with these things. Constantly. I don't know. Yes, I get all the air, Larry. It's a no bueno situation. Oh, happens all the time. I don't know. All right. Let's give this a go. And just in case, protecting all this $1 million equipment here for editing. Take a look. Standard nondescript chip. It looks like it's just okay. You really can't tell like it's dusted with anything, to be honest. It just smells like a potato chip. I'm not really getting anything in terms of sweetness. Normally these things have like a scent or something to them to kind of give you like that flavor idea of what you're going to get into here. But sweet, spicy, golden crunch. Let's give it a shot, guys. Finally, here on Peep This Out Reviews, it's the sweet and spicy honey Lay's. Let's peep this out. Sweet. Here comes the sizzle. It's making my mouth water, which is actually making the flavor thicker. I see how this is working. Ooh. Yeah, it's got some heat. The sweetness is not bad. I almost feel like I'm getting like a... It starts off as like a barbecue type of vibe to me because of the sweetness I'm getting. But then it gets very sweet and then the sizzle comes up on the back. So these are okay. Not bad. I mean, it's standard Lay's, you know, for what it is here. So These are not baked. They don't taste baked. These are definitely fried situation. It's a little too sweet in the front, right as soon as you bite it. But then it pulls back. That sweetness starts to spread. Your mouth starts to water because of the salt. And then it feels like it's thicker because your mouth is watering with it. So that's not bad, actually. I mean, it gets the job done. I can see why a lot of people like these. Wow. There's even a name for the emptiness. What is the name? These are pretty tasty. They are. I'm kind of getting into it more as I'm going with it. So I like them. It's just that initial upfront sweetness is a little like really strong and then it kind of pulls back. But I like the flavor. So it's a decent chip. It doesn't look like it's any different compared to any other form of potato chip that you've had from Lay's. There's nothing that kind of, like if you were to put a bowl of these next to a bowl of regular chips from Lay's and say, okay, pick the sweet and spicy one, sweet and spicy honey, I would be like, that one? Because nothing really stands out. I mean, honey is golden anyway, right? So a potato chip fried is already golden. So there's really no difference in terms of the appearance of it there. But the bag looks cool. I like the honeycomb background. And I like how it has like that circle going all the way around the bag there to kind of give you the honeycomb situation. And then you have the chips on the very top. You have the little new bang mark right over there. And then you have the little graphic showing you what it is. So I like it. It's good. Let's go for a couple more. But I'm glad this is actually finally here. And I'm probably definitely going to be using these for whatever I'm going to be munching on here over the next few days. It's not bad. Let me see something here real quick. Let's see. Sunflower oil, less than 2% of the sugar, salt, natural flavors, maltodextrin, all the usual goodies. This actually has cheese cultures in it. I'm not tasting anything cheesy with this. Sour cream or cream that this was. Yes, got cheddar cheese, Monterey Jack. No, I'm not getting any of that. There's no cheesy action with this. They're good though. I'd recommend it. Just not for like $4 and change. Because the boo-boo factor is going to be high with this. You're getting half a bag of air. I mean, that's kind of, it is what it is. I like it though. Guaranteed fresh it is. Let's do a couple more real fast. We got some good ones here. Oh, that's not bad. So, kind of trying to keep the focus just a little. My ring light keeps everything locked sometimes, even though I have the autofocus on. I like it. The honey aspect of it is nice. Okay, there's a good one. All right, let's round it out. Keki says cheese can be a binder. I'm not tasting any of it in here at all, but wow. The spiciness is really, I mean, I've had a few of these now. The spice factor, you can really feel it kind of hanging around. It's almost like a peppery type of heat. You know, it's nothing that's really, you can really tell it's like jalapeno or habanero or anything like that. But it's like a peppery type of heat. So the more of them that you're having, the more of it's hanging around. So I like it, guys. It's decent. But again, just watch the price on this one. I wouldn't go much above $4 for the bag, considering how much you have here. This really looks like maybe 3 or 4 of the mini bags together in one is the amount of chips that you get in here. That's what it kind of feels like to me. So what's the weight on this here? 7 3/4 ounces. It's light, you know, I mean, in terms of what it is. I mean, prices are up all over the place. It is what it is too. So let's go for one more. We'll wrap up this little quickie review with the rating coming up next. But do me a quick favor while I'm doing this, before I give the rating, drop some comments down below if you're watching this on the replay, or even now if you like. Let me know what you think of this particular version of Lay's. Do you think this is actually, you know, one of the best versions of Lay's chips that they've had in a long time? Or is it something that you think that you'd want to see like go away because it's not really doing it for you? Drop some comments down below and let me know. But I like it. I think it's pretty good. Not bad. Scale of 1 to 10. I'm not a super fan of like sweet chips or stuff like that. I mean, I like it. I'm going to do 7.9 on this one, right below an 8 I'm not going to buy it again. It's not something that I'm going to buy again, but I like them. They're not bad. So I'm glad I'm giving this one a go. And I like the quality of it. But like I said, for me, let me see if I can grab one more here. Sweet with chips. You know, I like more like barbecue, cheese, you know, that type of thing. All the sweet stuff, you know, it's kind of like a hit or miss thing with me. But I like it. I mean, the heat is good. The quality of the chip is pretty good as well. It's Lay's. It's quality made. I love the packaging. I think they did a pretty good job with this here, as you can tell. Not bad. So I like it. Not bad. Almost has like the sweetness has a little bit of like a vinegary type of thing in the beginning. That's the thing I think that's throwing me off, is that. It tastes that it's just a little off. But I like it. Once you get going, it's good. And obviously the heat factor is there. So not bad. Not bad. Yes, James, I do like Cape Cod chips. Absolutely. That's some good stuff right over there. I'm a fan of like salty chips. I like, you know, any other type of snacks like most of you guys do, you know? But when it comes to sweet, I'm not really like a super fan of that. But that was good. I mean, I'll have that. That'll last me for a while, though. I'll tell you that. The market is squeezing us all, but we can never squeeze, and we can all squeeze harder. You know, it's crazy what's going on right now. I know with the price of everything, it's really nuts. It really is. Jeb 2K, sweet and spicy honey boo boo. That's awesome. That's awesome. Really, really funny there. Let's see, Jackie. In Canada, we have a store brand called PC. Chip bags are almost full, and the only bit of air in the bag. Also, $2.50 for a large bag. Oh my God. The flavors are really good. Wow, that's crazy, Jackie. That's crazy. Yeah, you won't. I would fall over if I opened up a bag here in the U.S., especially from the major companies, and found more than a half a bag, to be honest. Deppy, you should look out for the horseradish cheddar kettle chip. Oh, that sounds awesome already. You guys all know I'm a huge fan of onion ring sauce, zesty sauce over at Burger King. I love the horseradish in that. A lovely situation, I got to say there. And obviously cheddar and kettle chips on top of it. Sign me up. I got some at work and they're really good. Makes the eyes water a bit. Very nice. That is nice. Good stuff. Definitely good stuff. All right, let's see. As I'm shooting on down over here, let me see if I can answer anything that looks like I need to answer some goodies. Larry, what is the cheapest dinner you ever got? Wow. Before inflation or after? There's really no such thing as a cheap dinner anymore, even fast food. Have you seen the prices of the combos, especially at Taco Bell? They're into the double digits now, which is crazy for Taco Bell. Unbelievable, especially with the new Cantina stuff. It is just nuts right now. The prices are just out of control. I really don't even know how to answer that anymore, Larry, because there's no such thing as the cheapest dinner. I'd probably say maybe an In-N-Out combo, to be honest. That's actually cheaper than a Chick-fil-A combo, believe it or not, which is nuts. So it used to be the other way around. But now it's going up there. Everything is going up there. All right, let's see. James Morrison, the live stream reviews have taken the place of Market Mondays. Joe, one of my OGs. You remember those from back in the day, James. Yes, my Market Monday segment, which my mom was actually always asking me, how did I ever do that, where I set up in the aisle of a store and I was able to kind of do my reviews. I'm like, Mom, that was a green screen. That was an image. Then I had to explain what a green screen is to the moms, and she's like, what? She still didn't quite understand it. But yeah, that was all movie magic with that. But good stuff. Definitely good stuff with that. All right. And let's see here. Deppy Slide, speak your truth, Peep. You already know. Nere, how much are you going to pay for your pizza pie tomorrow? Where I live, pizzas are $30 for large. You know, I have to send a message over to the people that I know over at Papa John's, because I want to ask them if that $8.99 special is still in effect, because I don't see it in the app. I mean, I have a 25% off promo right now, which I want to do. But you know, it's funny. I was talking it over with the endorsement earlier this week, and I was telling him, like, they have the 50% off pies right now, which, as you know, Domino's is doing. So you may want to look into, you know, doing something along those lines. I'm thinking about getting pizza that way as well. So he looked up the pan pizza and how much his version was with just cheese, and his was $7.25. So he's like, you know what? I'm probably going to make a video about this. I'm like, you should. You should. And he ended up doing that. But the funny thing is, this exact same pie over here and for us is $7.99, so it's $8, which is not bad. But if I want to add a topping to it, it already takes it over $10, and then naturally you're up into regular pricing for that stuff. So I'd rather do the Papa John's one tomorrow, just so you know there, Nere, because with that special, it comes with garlic dipping sauce anyway, and it's basically a one topping. So even if I add the extra topping to take it to $10, it's a large, and I have two toppings, and it comes with the spicy garlic dipping action. So that's the goal. So if you guys are down with that, shoot some hearts off over here in the chat, because, you know, as you guys know, as far as I'm concerned, pizza is life. I love pizza. I can eat it all the time. So I'm going to be doing that. I appreciate all those faces coming up over there. But that's what I'm going to be looking forward to tomorrow. Mars, Pete for Prez, no more air in the chip bag, sub $10 Taco Bell. There you go. You already know. All right, guys, let's take a look at this here. Take a look at this last one for tonight. From He-Man and the Masters of the Universe cartoon collection, we've got the Ocean Warlord, Mer-Man himself, with that bewildered look on his face. I love it, because that's how he looked in the TV show, actually, which looks really great. So if you look at that, look at how cool the detail is on that. That just looks really clean. I love the colors. That it's just a very smooth look as well, very simple, but very cartoonesque. He's got his trident behind him right over there. But very, very slick. And again, part of the cartoon collection. He's got the web feet on the bottom right over there. And as you can see, Castle Grayskull is flanking him in the back, which is pretty awesome. But Mer-Man, the Ocean Warlord, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. I love the logos right over there. But very cool for this particular one. And for this guy, he was seen in the cartoon series City Beneath the Sea. He comes with the Pearl of Power that he's holding up over there. And as you can see off to the side, we have He-Man obviously in the front. We've got Battle Cat, we've got Man-at-Arms, and some wizard-looking fool that's right there in between the two of them, between He-Man and Mer-Man right there. But it's from that episode, and as you can see, he comes with that pearl, so includes the Pearl of Power. I remember that episode. Twist into powerful battle positions, and there you go. We've got Wave 2 complete. Wave 3 was just unveiled on Mattel's site yesterday as a live stream. I watched the replay last night, and I'm excited to see what's going to be coming out for those. Some really, really cool stuff. So obviously, you know, eventually in the future, they'll be here. But very cool. But guys, Mer-Man, the Ocean Warlord. And again, that bewildered face just cracks me up. He looks really clean. Even the teeth, the way they're done, it just looks really, really clean. Really, really clean. So very nice. If you guys dig Mer-Man, let me see a wave of water here in the chat. Let me see if you guys are interactive with that. Who's the first one to throw in the wave water? Very, very cool, guys. And again, with Stratos on top of it here, these just look pretty fantastic for these characters. They look really, really nice, just like their cartoon counterparts. Recollecting this line all over again because of the cartoon lineup. It's gonna be fun. By the way, one of the ones unveiled yesterday that they showed was Prince Adam and Cringer, which has never been out in an origin style like this before. So I'm super excited for that. I love Cringer as a kid, so I'm excited for that. It's going to be really, really fun. And again, I get a chance to geek out with you guys and show you guys a lot of the fun stuff that I like to do. We've got a ton of waves. It's washing over me right now. Just psh. If I had the ability to actually have a wave crash, you know, in front right now, I would run it. But there you go. James Morrison, cringers look awesome for the cartoon collection. Yes, I can't wait. Eva Lynn was also shown, and they had a couple of deep cuts as well for the Origins line as well. Banshee, shout outs to you there as well too. Thanks so much for jumping on. And Cyclone came out yesterday as well too during that stream, so that one will be down the road as well. I automatically have those things just sent because I'm excited. I can't wait for that. I never had Cyclone as a kid. He was the one that spun around constantly. He was yellow and blue, but he's going to be really fun to check out. But really, really fun. Whenever I'm not doing my YouTube stuff, my hobby is basically that, to be honest, outside of just regular self-care things, naturally. So very, very basic with that. Very, very basic. So let me jump on up over here. See what else we've got over here. Tony Pizza. I'm not political, but I would vote for no air and chips. There you go. Cheapest dinner I get is a pizza and a drink for $2.50 at Sam's Club from Larry. Okay, there you go. You know, if you're looking at it that way, then yeah, I would say over at Costco, I'd probably say that too. But then again, The hot dog for $1.50 with a drink, that's probably the cheapest in terms of what you get. And the hot dogs are pretty good over there, the Kirkland signature stuff. They used to do Hebrew National back in the day, I remember, but they got away from that a while back. Nere, do you not have any good pizza places in Southern Cali? We do, actually. Obviously, Domenico's Pizza, which is a spot that's local here in Pasadena, one of my all-time faves. I've been going there for the last, like, 30-something years at this point. There is Pie for Life, I think is one, on Fair Oaks. Actually, well, I want to say Raymond, actually, south of Colorado Boulevard here in Pasadena. Not far from the infamous bridge where I did my live streaming on Halloween, which is close by. We have Big Mamas and Papas, which is pretty decent as well too. There's a few little hole in the wall type places that do have like kind of a presence of goodness for sure. Armando, have I tried the Ritz Tabasco crisps on live yet? Which I saw the video. That was back then. I think that was actually sent to me. I remember we did that way back in the day. Way back in the day. Let's see here. Contrail, that dipping sauce is just margarine. It's really bad for your heart. Everything, like literally, I don't pour it. Whenever I do my pizza, I make that thing last for the whole pizza. I literally just take little dabs of it because a little goes a long way. So that's just like you're saying, everything in moderation. I know how to balance that stuff. You already know. You already know. Tony Montana, what it do? Thanks so much for jumping on. Ed Keaton's in effect as well. Happy Friday. Sorry for being late. Just wanted to drop by and say, hey, no worries. Thanks so much for jumping on. You are immortalized. The last part of the stream here. It's already coming up on 9 o'clock. Craziness how time is just flying. Dom's World, do you think they're going to make another Michael Myers movie? Of course, but they're also doing a television show, which is actually going to be coming out from Miramax, I think, who also owns part of the rights. So they're kind of going back to the original movie for something. So we'll see what happens there. Larry Newey and Ian K, are you a Masters of the Universe nerd? Yes, I am. Proud to say that I am. Let's see. Rocket Powered Zombie. We got plenty. Destructinator7, ScottRush.com. What it do? We got plenty of waves in effect here right now, which is awesome. Great to see all of you guys on here. And all of you guys who swing in, even if it's later in the stream. I appreciate you guys spending a little bit of time. Obviously, you've got the replay that's coming to you on Sunday. You'll be able to catch up should you wish to do that. Let's see. Scott mentioned me. Freddy's $8 for a single. Yes, Wendy's actually has a promo right now. I think it's $1 for a single and $2 for a double. I think there's something in the app. I have to take a look to see what that promo is as well. But we'll have to see what that is there. Deppy Slide, what it do? Sorry I missed most of the stream. I was watching an Adam Sandler movie on the Hotel TV. At first I thought it was called, now I pronounce... No worries. I now pronounce you Peep and Larry. That's hilarious. Glad you can be on here right now. Carl's Jr.'s are closing in some areas. I have no doubt, Armando, with the prices they charge. It's out of control. It's out of control. You already know. All right. Looks like you guys are all winding down right now. Guys, let me take a quick moment to thank each and every one of you for jumping on the stream tonight. I appreciate you guys for spending a little bit of time with your boy Ian K. I look forward to doing this on Fridays naturally. And obviously I'll be back next Friday since we're back into it, guys. And next thing you know, it's going to be April. And that's no joke after April 1st, naturally. But it's going to be another month gone from 2024 as we're getting closer and closer towards Halloween time. That's the way I'm looking at it, because late July, that's when all of the Halloween stuff starts rolling in. So we're already into April, guys, if you can believe that, after a week or so. Lots of fun stuff coming up on the channel. Of course, food-wise, you'll find all the goodies coming up this week. Again, look for the Krispy Kreme goodness for their spring donuts. I do plan on doing those at some point this week as well. It's just been a very, very hectic week this past week with all the content for Taco Bell's goodness over there as well too there. And since I have a lot of those assets already on my laptop, it's easy for me to kind of plug in and do what I have to do and make those quickly for you guys. And then naturally you'll see all the other stuff that will be coming down the line as well. But I just wanted to say thanks so much for all the love and support on the channel, and just for being part of the community, and obviously helping me out just by literally watching the content, sharing the stuff out with the people that you know as well. We can always continue to grow this channel, grassroots rise, which is really an awesome thing. It makes it that much more impactful when it's more successful because of the group effort, naturally. So I greatly appreciate that. And like I said, I'm just very grateful to be able to do this for you guys on Friday nights and have a platform to be able to talk to you directly and really, spend some quality time with you guys, because it's so much with the amount of content that I put out to answer so many comments and to do all these things when I can just talk to you guys and see you guys here and have these conversations, which is a great thing. So shout outs to each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see the last few things here before we round this one out. And then I am looking forward to having that bowl of cereal right after this. I get really kind of hungry after these streams, as you can imagine, because I talk all the way through it and I realize an hour goes by and I'm like, wow, I'm pretty beat after about an hour or so. We used to go much longer, I remember. Maybe closer when it heats up a little bit. We'll do some of the in-car stuff and we'll do something that way in front of like sketchy 7-Elevens or something like that. It'd be kind of fun. So it should be good. Raider Al, I guess was, is that Atlanta or no, just Al. We'll say Raider Al. First time catching your live and watching ever since. Thanks so much for jumping on. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure you subscribe, all that good stuff there. Make sure you hit the bell notifications as well, and you'll see all the new stuff that comes out multiple times every week for the last 10 plus years, like clockwork. Haven't missed a week yet. Even if a week does go by, you'll see it either at the end of the week or at the beginning, but there's usually something in the middle. More than a couple of times. Tony Montana also had the Big Bacon Classic with a side of fries, cherry Coke, and drink. Great dinner. That's a lovely situation. You're always eating good in the neighborhood, Tony. Every time you post those things on there. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thanks to you, Tulsa. I appreciate you jumping on. You already know. It's great fortune that you are here for when I reach out. Thanks, Geki. I appreciate that. I thank you so much. I really do. You guys are awesome. I really enjoy just interacting with all of you guys here in the chat and all the amazing peeps. It's really just awesome to be on here with you. Live stream audience has grown in the last 6 months. Good job. Yes, it has. You guys definitely. I notice it right after when everything kind of like tallies up and I see how things are. And then naturally when I re-release these on the weekends, you guys have the good stuff there is available to you there. So I always want to make them in effect for you. So good times across the board, guys. I just wanted to take a quick moment to thank each and every one of you again. Thank you, thank you, thank you for spending some time with your boy. You made my night tonight. And I'm going to actually make my own night for the rest of it here by having a bowl of cereal and catching up on some goodies. Watch for the brand new review tomorrow, Saturday the 23rd, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, the new start time now. And then we'll be on here, and the replay will be up on Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm taking a little bit of a break earlier in the week, and then you'll most likely see the next one probably on Tuesday, I have a feeling, as well. So good times across the board. You guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Wherever you're at, stay warm. Michael Domayer especially. Craziness over there. You stay frosty as well, my friend. I appreciate you. Raider Al, thanks for reading my comment. I'll catch you in the live for sure. Thanks so much for jumping on, Raider. I appreciate you. I really do. I really love when people reach out and say hello. It really means a lot. So thank you. I appreciate that for sure. James Morrison, Nighty Night Peep Crew. You already know what it is. See you guys next week, next Friday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Same bat phone, same bat channel, or vice versa. YouTube, so to speak. And it's all good. So Funky, shout outs to you there. Have a great night and a weekend to you as well. You already know what it is. And I'm going to be here in the chat for another minute or so until it times out. So I'm going to try and answer as much as I can once this does figure out to do what it needs to do here. So it is what it is. But to all my peeps who have subscribed to the channel tonight, thank you so much for your vote of confidence. I will not let you down. Brand new content every single week, you already know. And to anyone who may have donated to the channel, looks like Buzz7332, if you're still here, Buzz, shout outs to you. Be safe on the roads over there at Disneyland here in Anaheim, California. I appreciate you. And to anyone else, maybe on PayPal, if there's anything there, you guys will be down below in the description. So make sure you check there once the replay goes up on Sunday. So shout outs to you there, Tony Schultz. I'm out of here. So am I. I'm going to grab some cereal. And let's just do this real quick here. And we'll get this thing set up. And again, I will be here in the chat for a little bit. I'll try to answer what I can if I'm seeing anything question-wise, or I'll just try and shout outs to you guys. It's all good. So with that said, this is Ian K officially closing out the live stream for Friday, March 22nd here on Peep This Out Reviews. And like I always say, I've got brand new content here every single week here on my channel. So why you stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Definitely stay frosty with the orange dreamsicle, guys. It's worth your time. Trust me. Hashtag unsponsored. It's all good, guys. Stay safe, stay warm, and I will definitely catch you guys on the next stream next Friday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And with that, peace. I'm out.